Hello, guys, and welcome back to another analysis. Good morning and welcome back. How are you guys doing? So, without too much, let's get into it. So, this is the crude oil, right? So, if you've checked my fundamental analysis, you've probably seen it if you're on the premium channel. And now it's for the technical analysis, and you can see from the 4 hour time frame. So, let's move to the monthly time frame. So, I'm going to explain the breakdown. All right, you can see from the monthly that we add this range in the market. To me, this pair particularly is still ranging from around here. So let me just okay, so to here. So this is the high, all right, from the monthly view, and you can see that the price has been ranging from here. So previously, around the beginning of last year, we've been seeing the price going bullish, and I don't see nothing just stopping it. It just keep breaking structure from the higher time frame. You can see it, so broke structure returns and just continue up. So going to the weekly time frame, you can see that from long term we are bullish. So it's very adequate to see that the projection is still going long. So yeah, check out this trend, right? So you can use this trend as well to see the trend to see the market for the long term in a long term view, right? So now let's move to the 4 hour time frame. Oh, sorry, the daily time frame, which is where the main thing we'll be looking at today. So from beginning of this year, which is the February 20 from 2022, you can see that we had this range, we had this push up, and the price kind of created a structure here, and it's been going on for few days. And so you can see that we have a structure here, and around 11453, which is around $114 per barrel here. And if you check the fundamental I told you about, you could see that we talked about how the war going on in Russia and Ukraine. If you know that and we also talk about how some parts of Europe are still buying Russian oil, even within this war going on. So many things going on within the oil, and as you can see, it's too bullish. So where first we have the big support right here, and we could have another OB down here. So my projection is two. I'm still going bullish right from the daily time frame. You can see that we got some sort of a rejection here. So we could also identify that by using these to point that out. And if you move to the 4 hour time frame now that we've seen it, or we could still do some in the daily time frame just to so you could see that 1143, and I'll also be making note of this price, which is be 107, is where I might be looking for entries for my long, all right, because I'm bullish on this one. And why is that? Is because we have a inside bar right here giving us this OB, and also the price broke this triangular formation going on, this pattern going on. You could see that we had breakout. So definitely we're going to have some sort of a retest back into it. So I could do this, so we could have a retest from here and continue bullish. And in the other scenario, we could have, all right, the price break here today, and maybe tomorrow we're going to see a retest, and we could buy from there to here. But my potential target remains $123 per barrel, and but we might take our entry from 107 to 114, and then we might be looking for 123, and that's the swing trade, right? That's the swing trade that is looking it for the long term. So we might be looking at that from here, all right? So for the short term, yeah, if you move, because we are taking a trades from the daily time frame right here. So if you move to the 4 hour time frame, you could clearly see what I'm talking about, that the price could move from here. So look at the trend going on here. You could see that. So there are very high chances that this zone will be where it will react, and we could see a potential buy from here. And if you miss the entry here, we could be taking the entry around 114 to 122, which is still a very good profit to me. So you could go down to the 1 hour time frame and uh, make analysis all through, in-depth breakdown. So I just cleared the trend, the bullish trend right here, because I think I have you know given the purpose. All right, so now we can refine the order right here. All right, and even if you want to refine the order, we could be refining it down here, which I don't think is necessary, but we could refine the order around it, or here. All right, so and don't forget that we have some sort of a support around here as well, so might be watching out for that. So I just kind of just differentiate it to know that this is from the lower time frame. You could be identifying yours on your chart with it like 1 hour low, so you could just do that. And just that's just to identify it. It could go from here, so the price could bounce off here and here before going up, but I'll be looking down around this side for my entry. And don't forget this trend as well. You can see that we are clearly on a bullish trend. So here, particularly around 105 is you know is significant. So we might be looking out for that on crude oil. All right. So that's my projection on crude oil. And moving on to um, uh, Nasdaq. So yeah, let's go to Nasdaq. I think I have a projection as well on Nasdaq, because so many people are looking for buys, but if the fundamentals keep saying sell, so you know, so we're looking at US 100. All right. All right. One thing I want to identify from Nasdaq is that we're on a bearish trend. All right. Since last month, we've been selling. If you check our previous posting analysis, we've been selling roughly from here, from since this trend broke. Yeah. The day the trend broke here. I know this is not accurate. This is not exactly how we drew it the other day, but I think it's around here. I think the day this trend broke, yes, something like this. The day this trend broke, we will start selling from here, and we'll be waiting for lows, and the price drop. I think right now, if you check the news on Nasdaq, it's dropped the lowest ever, as in for the past 10 years. All right, so check the daily time frame. You can see clearly that this is a very big, you know, downtrend. All right, and if you're looking for a support, you could be looking for here. These are actually support down here. There's actually support there. All right, so this fall coming down here, I don't see anything stopping it until it gets to around here, which is 12292. I don't see anything stopping it. So I know, yeah, there are chances Nasdaq could go bullish when it gets here, but around here it's been going down too long for it to just reverse it. And even I'm still skeptical about this support right here. The price has been coming down the lowest ever. Almost all the stock are there. So we're seeing so many different things happening in the price in the market these days. So I won't be surprised if it get broken. That's just what I'll say. I won't be surprised if this support right here got broken. not surprised at all. So yeah, let's move to the 4 hour time frame and let's give the analysis. So yeah, you can see that the price has been bearish, all right, and inside this bear trend, all right. So let me just give that. We have a lower low right here, a lower high, lower low, right? There's a quick bit of a high right here, created a structure. We add a lower low, which kind of broke this trend, but immediately corrected itself and created another structure right there. We add a lower high, then another drop, testing the structure created here. All right, then another lower high, and you can see how it dropped. It dropped lower low, then broke the structure created, and now we're seeing the continuation. There are chances we could get buys when they get there, but the price still needs to get to this support before we could say we are expecting a lower high, which is going to be for a short time. You can see lower high, probably testing the structure again, and then we're going to have another lower low, right? So that's it from the 4 hour time frame. Just illustrates to giving you what we did. So you can see that there's a structure here. It created a structure right there, which is hasn't been broken yet. So we have the resistance here. You can see, so it tested it again, came back to the structure created when it broke this little trend. All right, you can see it tested, then it broke this. All right, so the price is still bearish. All right, strongly bearish, lower low. Right, the price could get here, then we could expect a lower high, and it might not even get here at all. Right, we might be expecting it to get here, then another lower low. And I hope you understand how the trend is going now. So now we've figured out where the price is going, which is bearish. All right, 88% of traders in the institutional are bearish on Nasdaq. So I don't see a reason why I should be thinking of or thinking of buying, or if I'm buying, I'm buying for a short time, or I will let it buy for a little while, and I want to be part of the sellers in here. I want to be part of people selling in here. So that's for Nasdaq and crude oil, and you can see the oil here is a whole be, as you can see, it's been tested so many times. There's a lot of indecision before this breakout actually happened. So you can see that we had this inside bar, a lot of indecision right here. Then we had this breakout candle, we just broke it. Then it tested it back, created an hammer pin bar, and we could see the continuation right here. So if you move down to the 2 hours time frame, yeah, you can see that we have okay, you can see that we have a downtrend right here. So let me just identify some sort of bear trend and another one down here, because the structure created here, you can see that it tests, we had it retest down here. Yeah, the price came here, all right, went back up to retest the structure. All right, we had another indecision candles, another indecision, few of them, and that is before the price kind of opened, and then this structure got broken, as you can see right here by this new candle. All right, we're very close to London session, so I'll be looking at New Year session to make a decision in this pair. All right, but for now we could see that. But if we use something, we could see that there's a structure down here. The price has come here, tested here, bounced up again and tested, and we can see that it's still rejecting it. So I just like to make a notification of the price there, so we could see what exactly we're looking at. So we might be looking for longs, for a short term. But if the price, hear this out, guys, this is uh this is what you should look out for. If the price should get back up here, yeah, if we could get the price to get back up here, you could refine this block or other block, all right? So you can refine it on a lower time frame, maybe on the 15 minutes, on the 5 minute, but I would just love to put mine there. All right, you could refine yours. So what I'm saying is that if the price could reject this support and we could go back to this resistance right here, all right, and I'll be looking for short, how to shut it down here, down here. All right, maybe we're going to get retested. down here. So that is what I'll be looking for, to be honest. That is exactly what I'll be looking for. So, and that is it about um, Nasdaq and crude oil, right? So that's it about Nasdaq and crude oil. I'll be looking for the price to get here. So let me just give you a notification of the price. I think, yeah. Oh, I can't see the price at all. All right. So I don't know what's going on in trade. So if we could see the price get back here around 12868, please note that down. All right. Uh, we could be going for a short, so we could be expecting like a short from here down here. All right. Uh, where you can see there's some sort of something going on with the chart. So note the price, please note all these key levels. You can replicate the same thing on the chart. If the price couldn't break here, the price might eventually get up here to just dump it down here. We could get a little high and we could get down here. So my projection is just here. That's the only way I'm looking for a sell. All right. And there's scenarios where this price could break. We could just have to wait for the price to get here and we'll see what it's going to do next. But that's it, guys, on crude oil and Nasdaq. The next one will be Euro USD